Emmanuel, God is with us. My bushes are leafing out. I still haven't checked to see what flower I bought here. But it's doing very well in my area. Looks like little roses, and the flower dries on the plant, so you can let it just stay there, and when it dries, and it smells beautiful, very strong, but it's beautiful. And I gotta come and look at my pumpkin. This is Maroc de Moreau. It's a Moroccan pumpkin. They sell it in the grocery store. It's getting hard now. As soon as it cures, I'm gonna eat it though, because I grew this over the winter, and I eat pumpkin whenever I can. Okay. So that pumpkin, I've got two that are curing that I was successful in growing during the freeze. We don't normally have a freeze, so my pumpkin, I think that pumpkin's a little small. My pumpkins from this particular Maroc pumpkin are usually almost 2.5 times that size. They're much bigger normally, but I've never had them with these spots on them like that before. So maybe this one is a different variety. Maybe they sell different pumpkins in Morocco, and I've been growing another one, so I haven't tried this one yet. And as soon as it's cured and it's sweet enough, because if you cure it, that's how you get your sweetness. The leaves overwintered, and they are starting a new plant. So I have all these new plants that started when they touch the ground. I just try to root them like this. And let's see what else we got going on. I got to water today. I haven't watered since it's been raining. Got to check on my seedlings. We've got some tomatoes. These are my beefsteaks. And I think those are strawberries. I think I covered up little strawberry plants and with some extra dirt, and I think I lost some of those, but I've still got plenty, so I'm okay. Of course, they could be basil. They're so delicate. I thought they would just pull right through, but I see some of the brown ones that didn't. So for next year, if I see these little seedlings on the ground, see how tiny they are, don't try to give them any more dirt. That was not smart. And here's another thing that I learned. Lettuce can grow fine in a winter container, and it does take over. So I have peppers and tomatoes in there, and all I see is lettuce, So, and the onions have pulled through. So, I see an okra there on the side. Maybe, okay. So I see some tomatoes getting started. See that brown thing there? That's a tomato. But the lettuce just shot out. The lettuce can be replanted, but I'm just going to leave it. We have a daffodil. Very unique shape to the bud of this, and it's been taking a while. It's about time for me to start pulling some of my beets out of here and eating them. This one has the biggest leaves. Does it have the biggest root? I can't tell. I can't see the root very good, but it has the biggest leaves. So, and I've been pulling some of the leaves off that one, so okay. But it's looking promising. The nasturtiums are coming through. This one right here is just gorgeous. If I never get around to telling you guys what it is and you want to know, ask me, because I do know what I bought. You know, I paid good money for these. I got it from a company a Dutch company, and it is everything they said it would be. It's got lots of blooms. It looks so delicate, just gorgeous in the garden. I think it's peach. I got 2 different ones that had some stuff, but the peach, looks like a Tazetta, so I think it's the peach. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4 of them coming up, and this was the first one. In the rain, it leaned over here, and I thought I was going to have to get something to raise it up, but eventually it went back standing straight up. And you know, that is a daffodil after my own heart. It's my Gypsy Queen. Hyacinth, they are looking gorgeous. Don't they make a wonderful understory for things? I did have to clip a few leaves of my nasturtiums, because nasturtiums have a secret plan to rule the world. But once I did, everything's fine. The pomegranate tree is leafing out. I've never gotten fruit from this tree, but I do attend to it very well. And this one is having a weeping habit, so that'll be a lot of, that would be very exciting to me if the weeping habit continues in the branches. The other one I grew from seed, and it grows like a bush. So these branches can get maybe a couple feet before I trim them, and that's it for it. And I keep it in a ball shape, so I was letting it leaf out this year. I will trim the top of it. Probably I'll do it today or tomorrow. I'll get the top of that one trimmed, because I don't need this one to be I don't need this one to protect me from people seeing me. On this side of the garden over here, people can't see me, and there's no window for them to look in and see me, so I don't need that to grow like this is a screen. I don't need that one to be a screen, so I'll probably take a foot or 2 off of it. And pomegranates like to grow in a bush form. I'm not growing tree pomegranates. These are bush pomegranates, so that, as you can see, everywhere I trimmed it all the way down, it wants to resprout. So it's constant attention to that detail, but without taking too much of it. So I'm going to take that top off there and let it be a popsicle. This one right here, if it's a weeper, I will let it weep down. So that's the kind of thing we're going through now, is on to the fall. Looking forward to hopefully getting some seeds on this. I got to beat the birds to them, because the birds love mustard seeds. And this is the only plant I have in that one that went to seed. I got this as free seed from Baker Creek, and I ate them all, and I left this one. Okay, it looks like it's going to produce a lot of seeds, because I was thinking, okay, it's a basket. It's going to produce lots of seeds. But I'm looking at it, and I didn't see lots of seeds. Oh, this is a different plant here. Look at the leaf on that. That's nice. I don't know what it is, but it looks like a food. Oh, maybe it's celery. Maybe it's my red celery, because I planted some celery over here. It's one way for me to tell if it's celery. It's delicious, but it's not celery. Whatever it is, I'm glad to have it, because it is delicious. It's got a tangy taste to it. Anybody know what that is? Yeah. Yum. That is a delicious vegetable. Okay. Looking at my broad beans. I planted 10 or 15, whatever I got from Baker Creek. And it took them a while to come up, and I only got 2 plants to come up. This is 1 plant. Thankfully, these plants branch out. So hopefully I'll get some more branches from it. And I'm looking down in here. Okay, my beans are starting to go up. I got some beans in there. These are tall beans here. I planted different ones, but I don't know what they are. There's some seed down there that's growing. My pumpkins are covering some things. But they're pumpkins and I love them. Oh, I got a hyacinth down there that's growing in the shade of the pumpkin. And my strawberries are growing down there. Here's the pumpkin van coming back around. These leaves here that are covering these things, it's not a big deal. This looks like it could be wheat, so, or corn, one of the two. I don't know. We'll see. When it flowers, if it has a thin flower, then I'll know it's my California. This is my chard. This chard is very, very similar in taste to spinach. I like spinach a little bit better, but this one melts and it's tender and it cooks up just like chard. It cooks up just like spinach. Spinach does better in a salad because spinach is actually tougher. My spinach is actually tougher than this, but for all intensive purposes, it is the closest thing I could get to spinach. And the snails don't eat it all. It survives them. Like you can see, this one is surviving them. I think this is 1 plant or maybe 2. Oh, looks like we got 3 plants there. Maybe 4. Maybe it spreads because I only planted 1 plant. Oh, I forgot. I dropped more seed in there this year because I wanted to have more leaves to eat. And this was the bed that I wanted the leaves. And I wanted corn. I see a flower on one of those. That's my grass. So, oh well. And I see underneath there my chicory. This is a chicory I like. It produces roots and the leaves are sweet even in the summertime. If you grow it like this, you know, not full sun. If you grow it in full sun, it's going to be bitter. Yeah, but it spreads everywhere. Now, look at today's floral design. They just make their own floral design and it looks gorgeous. You could get a lot of inspiration from that, couldn't you? Yeah. And I don't see anything else new. So I think this is today's show. I hope you enjoyed it. God bless you.